السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة السلام.
تقريبا الكرسي لا يكون عشان نشوف الجدار مباشرة. Okay, we'll continue with chapter 12. Remember what we did last time. تذكرون ولا لا؟ حضرت؟ What is the difference between الماتشيل exclusive project and independent projects؟ شو الفرق بين الاثنين؟ الماتشيل exclusive والindependent projects. شيل كم. Yes. الماتشيل exclusive project to select one and only one. I've been material exclusive. What we did in chapter 5, 6, we're going to do that inshallah in chapter 6 and 7 also. So to select only one project. But in the independent project, or what we call here capital rationing, to select a bundle. Based on what? What is our limitation? What would be the limitation? Within the budget. Not to exceed the budget. Not to exceed the budget. So we're going to have limit. اونلاين تشوفون شيء قاعدين؟
لا ما تفشل.
حتكلم زين. اوكي. So we said with the independent to select a bundle based on what? Or within the budget, not the price, within the budget. We had a sequence or steps. What was the first step to do? شنو كان الستيب الأول نسويه؟
drop budget under the.
لا مو drop budget. Drop project.
Project صح.
Exceeding the budget. Drop project exceeding the budget. And that's what we're going to do now here. See this example. We have 20 million. This is our budget. To the budget here of 20 million. Project A, B, C, D, and E. And by the way, if we have different than A, B, C, for example, we put project 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, don't rely on them, change them to alphabet. بنحولهم على الالphabet. Like what we have in here. So if you have it in, say in italic, I, double I, triple I, again change them into A, B, C, and we'll see them inshallah. From those projects, A, B, C, D, and E, what to do with them? Drop E. Drop project E. Why to drop project E? What is the reason for that? So this is the first thing to look for. The initial investment or first cost. The first cost. So we need to drop that. Why? Because this exceeding the budget. This exceeding the budget, which is a 20 million. And what we have here, 21 million. And by the way, even without putting a sign, it's a cost. استحالة نقول والله أنا بشتري سيارة 5000 ليش ما قلت لي minus 5000 yes بس قلت why to say ليش ما تقول لي ليش ما قلت لي minus 5000 so it doesn't matter at the end you are going to pay that paying that regardless of the sign here whether it was positive or negative it's a cost. So drop project beyond the budget. هاي أول step نسويه. What will be the second step? يعني مو بس الأونلاين وأنتم هني بعد حاضرين. What will be the second step?
Drop projects with negative NPV.
But before doing that, what we supposed to do? To calculate the MPV. We need to calculate the MPV to see how much is that MPV. Calculating MPV. So for this example, عندكم calculator مالكم ولا لا؟ Financial calculator. Need you to find the MPV for the first project. How to do it? How to do that? شو بنسوي هنا؟ Look for this. What do we have in that one? Annual net cash flow. They are in positive. Annual net cash flow. If they are negative, are we going to keep it? معناتها بنهائيا our present value or net present value or present worth for sure it will be negative at the end. So don't bother yourself to calculate. لا خلاص من البداية مبينة ان احنا خسرانين فيها. But all of them here are positive. What we have here is the net cash flow, i.e. in the same year we have upward and downward. The net between the two. The net between the two. And here we have 2,870. It's what? This is an annuity. It's an annuity. Now, to find the net present value for that annuity, and not to forget the initial cost. How to find it? أعطوني الأرقام يلا. Later. Practice now. Not to forget that to find the present worth using a calculator for this annuity, using compound bottom, if you're going to use it for that one, to find the P, it will be in negative, which is not right. Then دائما تعطينا بالعكس. If you're putting it positive, you're supposed to write it positive. And we know that the calculator will give you a negative, especially with the compound. So what to do in here? Find first of all, how much that P for it. To find the P for the annuity. Then we need to subtract it from 10,000. So how much is that? واحد يحسب هاي البروجكت. Guys حتى انت وهناك قاعدين
1 3
694.
طرحت هذه منه ولا لا؟
لا.
لأن هذه at time 0. That's what we have. At time 0, we have that amount, which is in here. And we have that annuity over 9 years, which is that one in there. We want to find this present worth.
3694.45. 94.45.
Okay. خلي واحد يشتغل على project B, another one project C, third one project D.
Project Victor,
Yes.
Project C 4787.84.
Project B.
0.84. 4787.84.
Again, how much?
1.09.
1 point. 19 point. Project D.
6119.82.
611.9.8. All of you, are you sure of the numbers that you got? Okay. Now what to do? Can we drop any project from here? Can we drop any project from those? All of them are what? Positive. So all and the MPV here are positive. So we are not going to drop any one of them. All of them are accepted. I don't want to say accepted. It's viable. Viable. So what is the next? How many projects left with us now?
دكتور
After, yes.
الثاني كأنه يطلع عندي بالنيجاتيف أنا.
كم يطلع عندك؟
نفس الانسر بس نيجاتيف.
معناته شنو هني؟
rejected.
معناته rejected. Drop any negative projects. So what is left? Left with us here, project A, C, D. M here equal how much? Equal 3. So how many bundles we are going to have? 2 to the power 3, which is 8. 2 to the power 3, which is equal to 8. And always not to forget, with the bundles, not with the project, to add that, do nothing. With the bundles, not with the project. Though the number that we are going to, or what you got also. So project B dropped. Why? Because it's negative MPV. Now we want to calculate number of bundles out of the remaining projects, which are 3 projects. We're going to have 8 possible combinations. 2 to the power 3, which is equal to 8. 8 possible combinations. What are those combinations? The bundles. They are not a project now. They are bundles. The first bundle is what? So we're going to have A, C, D, AC, AD, CD, ACD, and كم واحد صار الحين؟ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 do nothing.
أيوه.
ما بحد يتخربط ويا دي هني انه يقول لا هاي one of the project. Do nothing DM, just one word or two letters together. What's next? Want to see which of those bundles we're going to drop. By checking what? Initial investment. A, C, and D with the same initial cost which we saw it at the beginning. AC, just add those two together, which will be 18,000. AD adds 10,000 to 6,000. CD, 8,000 to 6,000. And we left with the last one, ACD, add them all together, A plus C plus D. And the last one, do nothing. DM, do nothing. About you الحين without seeing the notes, what we supposed to do? شو نسوي الحين? Yes. Drop any bundle. No, notice here. It's a bundle now. Drop any bundle beyond the budget. We have that 24,000 is more than, or 4 million is more than 20 million, which is given to us as a budget. So we're going to drop that. After dropping this due to exceeding the budget, what we need to do? What you need to do now?
نطلع ال MPV.
To calculate the MPV. What MPVs do we have in here? We already calculate for A. We calculate for B. C. We calculate for D. The same number that we got at the beginning. اللي حصلناهم من البداية. Now for AC, what to do? Just add those together directly. You don't have to recalculate. Just sum them up. 3,694 plus 4,787 will give you the answer for AC. The same for AD, the same for CD. بس summation مباشر هذا ما في أي شيء. But don't forget, any calculation you are going to do, whether in here, in chapter 2, chapter 3, in any other chapter, to use a standard notation. Always start your answering with a standard notation if it's required from you. If it is not, do it directly. In this type of problems, sometimes we are going to give you a table. Need to fill that table. We'll show you the table in a while. So what to do with this? Which one you are going to select?
Maximum.
Maximum present worth. Which one is the maximum?
CD. Now, okay, some of you, or both of you said that you're going to select the bundle with the maximum MPV, which is CD. That's the maximum MPV bundle. Have you finished from solving this problem? No.
الأونلاين قاعد يشاركون اللي قاعدين هني لا. Why not? What is the last step? Step number 8. What to do? What to write?
The leftover.
Leftover. Thank you. Reinvest in MAR في الآر ناصر هني if there is available budget. Leftover here equal to what? What do we have? For the selected bundle now, that the bundle which won the challenge, the competition, bundle CD, the initial cost is 14,000 or 14 million. How much left over? 6 million. What to do with that 6? What to do with that 6 million? To be reinvested at MAR, which is of 15% for how long? each project is of 9 years. كأنه بتسعة about each of those 9 years. Okay, but what we have here, we have AC. Since this is 9, 9, 9. So for 9 AC, it's 9 and 9. For AD, 9 and 9. For CD, 9 and to take the longest period. To take the longest period. Longest period we have for them here is the same, which is 9 years. So to be reinvested at MAR for how long? For 9 years. 9 years. وين يعرفها من وين يبنيها الرقم ده. Why to say 9 years? This is the longest period for the selected bundle. Clear guys? واضح وياكم هني؟ What about if we have unequal life? بيكون تتحلون الحين. What will if it of unequal life? How to deal with this type of problems? Actually, with the independent projects, don't worry about it. We are not going to do the LCM. What's an LCM? What is an LCM?
عامل مشترك أصغر.
العامل المشترك الأصغر. Common or least common multiple. Therefore, the use of an LCM of lives is not necessary for the capital budgeting model. خلينا نشوف. To follow the same procedure. We're going to follow the same procedure, exactly the same procedure. The budget here, 20,000. The mark 15%. Noted the life. There are different lives. So what to do? What will be the first step in here?
نوحد مقامات.
Find LCM.
What is the first step? Drop any project beyond the budget. But we have to follow the steps first. All of them are accepted. All of them within the budget. Go to the second step to find what? To find the MPV. Finding an MPV here. To find an MPV, what will be the standard notation for the first project? For a project A. What is the standard notation for it? Now we want to find the MPV. If any of those MPVs are or is negative, we need to drop that MPV or that project. Can anyone give me the standard notation for project A? Standard notation, ما قلت شيء ترى. What is the standard notation for project A? لا for project A أنا ما we want to find what? MPV
minus
present
8,000
so the present worth or MPV for project A equal to minus 8,000
8,000 plus 3,000
plus 3,870.
find B given A.
How do you know it's A?
Annual net cash flow.
Annuity. This is an annuity. Thank you. So P given A, I think it was
15
15%. For how long?
6 years.
6 years. The same will be applied for project B, but for 9 years. Project C, 5 years. Project D, 4 years. وقت unfortunately اليوم ما اقدر اعطي اي بونص حق هاي اللي بشارك. مو مشكله شاركوا غلط مو مشكله. كل واحد فيكم بس انه خلي واحد يشتغل على project A, second one to use or to find for project B, third one for project C, and fourth one for project D.
$6,645.
جمع ما سمعت الرقم.
6,645.94.
High for what? A? B? يلا شباب بسرعة لأن في مسائل وايد نبي نشوفهم بعد.
حق البي ماينس 1019.26.
1019.26. C.
$983.76.
أبي واحد confirm بس الأنسر is it correct or not.
Yes, دكتور.
And guys also write it on the chat. كتبوه بعد في الشات تعطوني الأنسر وكتبوه في الشات بعد. Okay for D.
minus 748.35.
minus 748.35. Sure?
إيه دكتور صح.
What does it mean here? What to do?
We drop project B and D.
Drop project B and D. We left what? Two projects, A and C. We left with two projects. So M here equal to what? Equal to 2. 2 to the power 2 equal to 4. Now let's do the bundles. Let's try the bundles. We have bundle A. Sorry. Yes. Bundle A, bundle C, AC, and last one, do nothing. DN. Do nothing. Initial investment. Sometimes you are going to see it like that, II. That initial investment for an A equal how much? 8,000. C. AC 16,000.
minus 16.
And the last one, do nothing, 0. Come to MPV. How much MPV for an A? Are you going to recalculate it again? We have it here. You already calculated 6,645.94. For C, 9,800, or sorry, 983.76. Now for AC, just add them. Just add
No.
76.
To 9.7.
Okay. What is next? What is the MPV or do nothing? How much is MPV for do nothing? 0. Notice for an AC, it's 16,000. It's below what? The 20,000, which is acceptable. We are not going to drop it. That's why we kept it there. We continue with it and we calculate the MPV for it. Which one you are going to select? Which bundles you are going to select? Bundle AC. Why AC? Is it right? Is it AC? Yes. No, see, it's 900. The AC is 7,600. So we'll select bundle AC. Selection of that bundle. Is there any leftover? Is there any leftover?
Yes.
How much? 4,000. What did you do with those 4,000? Reinvested at MAR for how long?
6 years.
Now to compare between the two, 6 and 5, which is what? 6 years. The longest period, 6 years. Why? Because the AC, the A for 6 years, the C for 5 years. The longest between them is 6 years. So reinvest at MAR for 6 years. هذه 9 and 4.
لا يعني مثلا يعني 9 and 4 كما طلعت بي دي.
Okay. Yes, for sure. ده actually take the longest. يعني حتى البروجكت هذا select الباندل AC for how long? 6 years. لأن ما يصير إنه وصل 5 سنة أقول خلاص I'm going to stop my project. No, you need to continue with it. وهذه طريقة التيبل. There's a table in here. Drop any project beyond the budget. All of them within the budget. Second, calculate the present worth for each one of them. For the 4 projects, we have 2 negative, so you need to write here a drop, or even without a drop, just negative NPV. That one negative NPV. Sorry, negative is minus. So drop this one and drop the second one. Now, we need to continue, but by changing that project into what now? Into bundles. What other bundles we have? We have bundle A, bundle C, AC, and do nothing. Right. How much the initial cost for an AC? How much the initial cost for do nothing? Come to the present worth. Already we calculate those present worth for the 4 projects, but we dropped in negative ones. And at the MPV for project AC, which is the maximum. So select. See the lines. 6 for A, 5 for C. A leftover 16 minus 20 minus 16, which is 4,000, to be reinvested at MAR for what? For the longest period. For the longest period, which is 6 years. هذه طريقة التيبل. جاي يسألكم يقول لكم سووا بالستاندرد notation step by step, or just to show it directly using that table without even doing cash flow diagram and standard notation. You need to fill the table according to what we have in here. Is that clear? Sure? ما كتبت ولا شيء. Now, try to solve this by yourself, Shawab. Tell me what to do. The capital fund for research project investment at the corporation is limited to $100,000 for next year. So if you select today anything, next year they are going to give you that 100,000 to start your selection. Select any or all of the following proposal. يعني يا واحد يا اثنين يا ثلاثتهم, or none of them. Okay. That's the shade. Select any or all of the following proposals if MR is of 15% per year. So what to do? Before doing that, yes, to change those. A, B, C. Change them to alphabet. Now, the initial investment, how much we have? We have 100,000. For project A, 25,000. Project B, 30,000. Project C, 50,000. Which one you're going to select? Which one you're going to drop? None of them. Why? Because all of them below budget. So we're going to keep the 3 and do our analysis. Notice here we have salvage now. We have salvage value. One extra component to be added in our standard notation. The initial cost, let's see for the first one, 25,000 minus, it's an annual, this is negative 25,000. Annual net cash flow, they are positive, so plus 6,000, P giving A 15% 4 years. Are we done? No, we have salvage. Plus 4,000, P giving F 15% 4 years. Fine for each one of them, and not to forget, we put what we put for the annual net cash flow here. We put it positive, so the answer has to be positive for that. We put for the salvage value positive, it has to be positive for it. Later on, you can add them all together. Or you can use directly, you can use the cash editor. You can use the cash editor. How many entries we are to have here? Just 5 entries. Entry number 1. First of all, I is 15%. Entry number 1, negative 25,000. entry number 2, 3, 4, positive 6,000, and the last entry number 5 is 6,000 plus the 4,000. That if you're going to do it using the cache editor. 5 entries. دائما احنا ناخذ one more entry over اللايف. How much is that? Net cash flow. Sorry, net present value for the 3 projects. What is the net present value for the 3 projects? 38. Are you sure? No. نسمع نشوف الأونلاين. How much you got, guys?
دكتور حق الثاني 4694
694.81.
4.81.
This for the second one. First one.
55
85.
83 83
83.12.
0.12.
Third one. Third one. Or 2. Yeah, or 2.
دكتور في الثاني أنا غلطت طلع عنه هو 5305.19 بالماينس.
بعد غلط. No. Check it again. Negative 30,000. My first entry. Then 9,000, 9,000, 9,000. And the last one will be 8,000. Which is the 5th entry. Why? Because we have the salvage here negative. شكلكم مو مسوي براكتس على الكالكوليتر. الميدترم جريب ترى. أو تست 1 جريب. You need to practice well. How much? No. 5. 5.
6. ما يصير 5 ارقام استحاله. انا غلطت ما بالكالكوليتر، نسيت السبتيوتي وياي. Again, how much?
أول بالماينس جاوب بالماينس.
How much you got? Negative or 8. So what to do now? What to do? To drop a negative MPV. Drop negative MPV. So we're to drop a negative one, which is project B. Now we need to create the bundles. How many bundles do you want to have? 4 bundles. A, C, AC, do nothing. We have the initial for an A, we have an MPV for an A, same thing for a C, an initial and an MPV for a C. The AC will equal to what? The A plus 3. So 25,000 plus 75,000. Do nothing, 0. We're not going to write anything in here. This is just 4 and 4. And the MPV for it. Add those two together, which is 9,000. How much? It's 5583.12 plus 4259.7. How much is it?
9,842.86.
Now, which one you are going to select? Select a project or bundle. Now, they are not a project, they are bundles now. قاعد نحل كلنا نفس المكان. Select bundle AC. Why? Because maximum MPV. How much is left over? 25,000. What to do with that 25,000? Reinvest capital جملة كاملة. Reinvest it at MAR for how long? 4 years. No, 4, just 4 years. At MAR, which is of 15%.
In this problem, need to solve what is given to us. First of all, if you have a capital budget or a limitation, we have here 30,000, 52,000, or unlimited. Open check. Check مفتوح. Do whatever you want. We have the initial investment. We have the life of the different lives here, unequal lives. The present work already been calculated for us at 12%. It's being calculated. You don't have to do any calculation here. So what to do? First, we want to drop any project beyond the budget. Drop any project beyond the budget. H. Project H. What is left? SAME. SAME. How many projects are left with us here? 4 projects. So 2 to power 4, which is how much? 16. Wanted to have 16 bundles. 16 bundles. We know five of them. And then 4. شنو الخامس? Which is the last one? Do nothing. Left with 11 remaining bundles. Which is SA. دائما نبدا شيء ناخذ اول واحد SA SM SE. Then AM AE. Then ME. After that SAM SAE AME SAME. For those bundles, now we want to calculate initial cost or initial investment for each one of them, each bundle. We have for the 5 bundles. SA just add 15,000 to 25,000. It's beyond the budget. So we can drop that one. The S plus the M, 25,000. We're not to keep it. S plus the E, it's more than 40,000, 30,000. So drop that one. Same thing. 25 plus 10, beyond the budget. For the A plus the M. For the A plus the E, it's beyond the budget. Drop any project or any bundle beyond the budget. We have the present worth for them already positive. We kept it there. So we are not going to calculate the MPV for them. It's already in there. What you need to do now? To select the maximum MPVs. This if we are going to do it with 30,000. The remaining of our investment, what to do with it? Which is the leftover, reinvest at MAR. What is MAR here? How much is MAR? 12%. Because they already calculate that with 12%. So this is our MAR. For how long? The longest life of the selected bundle. The longest life of the selected bundle.
8 years.
I don't know. If you answer all the bundles, it can be 8 years. Maybe this is the only one. Maybe it's the only one. Why? Because what's remaining? SAM of the bundles here. The SA is beyond. The SM is within. And the rest, all of them beyond. So what is left of the bundles? What is left? We have the
SAME والSM.
SM. Those two. But the rest, all of them beyond the budget. Now, of those, we have the MPV for each one of them that being dropped. The SM, how much the MPV for it? 11,540. But come to selection. Which one are to select?
A.
A. Why? Because this is the maximum. This is the maximum of 12,325. How much is left over? 5,000. Left over 5,000. What to do with that leftover? Reinvest it. For how long? 8 years. We'll do the same for second part. But see the last part. When they said unlimited. Open check. Check مفتوح. Check مفتوح. ما بتخلي أي مبلغ. You're not going to put any money here. What will be? Are you going to select to do the calculation for each one of them?
Select all.
You are not going to drop anyone. Now we are talking about unlimited. So all of them will be there. All of them will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 to the power 5. How much will be? 2 to the power 5. How much will be? I remember I give the settings. One time. Please, guys, just put your mic on. Mute your mics. They spend all their time to find the combination between them. Just select all of them together. Why? Because all of the result worth here are positive. But if we have one of the negative NPV, what to do? Drop that NPV, which is a negative. But since we have all of them within the budget, who said they are within the budget, it's unlimited. Second thing, all the NPVs are positive. So what to select now? SAMEH. Add those together. That will be the initial investment for this bundle. This will be the initial investment for this bundle.